Welcome to Chapter 15. This chapter is all about remarriage and stepfamilies. Here's the chapter outline. And here are the slides that I brought forward. Stepfamilies, unfortunately, are stigmatized, that they are going to be less functional and desirable than the original two-parent family. According to this new family model monopoly, the first marriage family is considered the real standard for family living, and all other forms are seen as deficit. Because we do not have as many step families, society offers members an underdeveloped script. Even when it comes to weddings, a traditional wedding script assumes the couple is marrying for the first time. Couples planning a second wedding must make things up as they go. Social scientist Andrew Sherlin, 30 years ago, called the remarried family an incomplete institution, and it appears that it continues to be seen that way. We learned about boundary ambiguity in another chapter. It is any discrepancy in the spouse's or partner's reports of shared children and or stepchildren. So it's the perception of who is in the family and who is out of it. And with stepfamilies, this becomes a major situation. They say that it was present among 25% of couples with stepchildren, and higher among couples with non-resident stepchildren. The Stepfamily System, visitation schedules have to be worked out. Step siblings may not get along. Children may not want the stepfamily to work out and then do things to prove it right. Two terms, the dripolator is the original two-parent family and how they operate from the top down, so parents to children. And percolator, stepfamilies are thought to operate from the bottom up, so the children control the situation many times. The stepfather role, many stepfathers who adopt their stepchildren tend to be more involved than those who don't. Close ties to the stepfathers are more likely to develop when the adolescent has a close tie to their mother before the stepfather entered the family. And when it comes to stepfamilies, discipline is tricky because the child doesn't want the stepparent to discipline them. Many times they need to be disciplined and they don't see it in a positive way. Paternal claiming is the extent to which stepfathers see their stepchildren as biological children. And those who are adopted, as the first bullet said, do have the highest level of this paternal claiming. Oh, the wicked stepmother. We get this from Cinderella, don't we? On the one hand, society expects a mythical loving relationship between stepmothers and children. On the other hand, they're also stigmatized and seen as cruel, vain, selfish, competitive, and even abusive. So they're almost set up to fail before they begin. The stepmother trap occurs as stepmothers are expected to be mothers to stepchildren, but are portrayed as evil. The difference between the common pot system and the two-pot system when it comes to financial arrangements, common pot is when the resources from both parents are put together and support the family. The two-pot is when they're kept divided. And in many cases, especially if one of the two married couples have a greater income or greater resources, there is often a prenuptial agreement so that what was theirs before the marriage continues to be theirs. And this is usually to help protect the children. The intimate outsider role is that they are intimate enough to be confident, but outside enough to provide support and mentoring in areas that could be too threatening to share with your biological parents. So, for example, sex, maybe career choices, drugs, relationships, and most importantly, remaining distressed about the divorce. The rest of the slides I'll let you read on your own. Have a great week.